This evening, we continue to follow the trial of a man accused of killing an Austin architect with a single punch. Prosecutors say Preston Sharpnack punched Matthew Casey in downtown Austin last September. Casey hit his head on the concrete, and he died 1 week later. KXAN's Omar Lewis joining us live from the Travis County Courthouse as we await a verdict.
Good evening, Robert and Leslie. Closing arguments wrapped up around 5 o'clock yesterday, and jurors have now been deliberating for 11 hours. Now, today they asked the judge several questions, one of which was, where were Matthew Casey's hands during that fight? This case goes back to Labor Day weekend last year at the intersection of 7th and Netches downtown. Preston Sharpnack is accused of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon after Matthew Casey went down with a single blow. His head hit the concrete. This entire altercation started after Preston Sharpnack asked Matthew Casey for $1. That charge against Sharpnack is a second-degree felony that could get him 2 to 20 years in jail. His friend Renee Jones, who was with him that night and was seen here in this video, says she now wishes that day never happened.
Preston cared enough about me to defend me, and I love him for that. I would have done the same thing. And if it was Matthew Casey that needed defense, we still would have come to his aid.
I think that this really shows that the jury is considering both sides, the arguments of the state and the arguments of the defense. They feel like that the evidence can cut both ways.
And another sign that jurors are still stuck on the fence, they asked the judge also today to define the definition of reasonable doubt. Now, yesterday they got out of here around 8 o'clock, but today the judge says they will stay as long as it takes until they reach a decision to avoid a mistrial. Of course, we will continue to follow this case and give you all the latest updates, but for now we're live at the Travis County Courthouse. Omar Lewis, KXAN News.